So what happens when an international chess master accuses his opponent of cheating live on stream, but then that opponent turns out to be a retired chess pro? Well, you get wild speculation, one account permanently banned, and death threats sent to everyone involved. Who knew chess could be so brutal? Alright guys, we are well on our way to 2 million subscribers, so if you haven't already, scroll down and sub to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss new content ever again. So, Levi Rosman, who is an international chess master, was also a big part of the chess boom on Twitch and YouTube over the past year.
Welcome everybody to another PogChamps recap video. In this one, we are focusing on one man and one man only, and that man is XQC. He's had a crazy run with chess. He was here before the chess boom even began. He did those first early day collaborations with Hikaru, and he's had a bit of a rough road.
And back in early March, Gotham got caught up in controversy after he accused a talented Indonesian chess player of cheating. Here's how that went down. Back on March 2nd, Gotham was playing a ranked match against a user by the name of Dewa Kippis who lives in Indonesia. Now, this player managed to beat Gotham in under 5 minutes, and immediately Gotham suspected that this guy was cheating. Check this out.
Alright, this looks like a cheater. Well, let's see if we can get some content here, okay? Got a rating chart. That is impressive. Look at that. Look at this guy on the run. That is 30 days, almost 1,000 elo points.
Okay, but how did Gotham know Kippis was cheating? Well, let's take a quick detour to talk about cheating in chess because, believe it or not, this shit happens a lot. See, there's a lot of different ways to potentially cheat in chess. You can input your opponent's moves into a chess AI, have a chess master sitting in a Discord server with you, or just straight up use a bot. And cheating in chess tends to show suspicious patterns, like jumping a massive amount of elo in a short period of time. This is something Gotham specifically talked about on stream.
The way I even hypothesized that this was a cheater in the first place was the fact that the account had like a 1,000 point increase in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The guy just lost to somebody who won at 99.7, so that's another cheater. And now the time management is just very obvious.
Now, not long after that, Kippis's chess.com account was completely banned. Not long after that, someone by the name of Ali Akbar posted a lengthy Facebook message saying that Dua Kippis was actually Dedang Subar, a retired chess professional and Akbar's father. Most of the post says Subar didn't cheat, and that although he was never able to make the rank of master because, well, life got in the way, he did train under Indonesia's first ever grandmaster and has beaten other GMs before. It was this sequence, Gotham's accusations, Subar's account getting banned, and Ali Akbar's Facebook post that set off a complete shitstorm online. People were spamming Subar with racist messages on top of calling him a cheater, while Gotham got flooded with his own hate and even death threats online. The vitriol got so bad that it spread to Gotham's girlfriend, who got inundated with her own nasty messages and again, death threats. So at this point, we've got a gigantic and confusing he said situation going on here. And when I say gigantic, even the Indonesian mainstream media got in on the coverage. On one side, you have Gotham Chess, a popular chess player and content creator seemingly shutting down a cheater, which for him and his audience was par for the course. On the other hand, a lot of people were saying that this was a case of a big streamer using his influence to shut down the little guy and getting his audience to mass report his account. Gotham was quick to refute this sentiment, saying that the fact he called out Subar had nothing to do with his eventual ban. Then on March 3rd, chess.com tweeted out a short statement and referred everyone to its lengthy article on cheating in chess. We would never ever close an account based on any number of reports from Gotham Chess or any other creator or their community. All closures are made by the Fair Play team after careful review in accordance with our Fair Play policy. End quote. Now, that article I mentioned, as someone who does not pay attention to chess at all, contains some wild shit about cheating. Like the fact that they get 500 cheating reports a day. They've had 400,000 since August of 2020, which is apparently when they started keeping track. On top of that, 400 out of the 400,000 were high ranked, and out of those, 46 were grandmasters. I highlight those numbers to say that cheating happens at all levels of chess.
Last week, I dealt with more high-profile closures in terms of cheating, things that were happening that would shock you. We have closed 3 north of 2,600 GMs and many people below that over the last week.
The point is, all the way from my 400 elo ass barely beating coworkers, which must be a form of cheating, to one of the highest competitive levels you can reach in chess, people are being accused of cheating a lot. What's also worth highlighting is the lengths to which chess.com is willing to go in order to stop cheating in the community. From using complicated machine learning algorithms, having that system vetted by a Harvard statistician, to the internal team's slow and methodical approach to banning people, they're trying to get it right.
I gotta be totally honest and give news. I have zero interest in defaming or destroying the reputation of any title player or human being on the planet. And our policies operate in that we may be sometimes criticized for acting too slowly. I'm aware that our company might lose many PR battles along the way of being seen as acting too slow, but you will know that when we pull the trigger, not only are we ready to go to court, but also we're not looking back, despite threats and things that have come our way.
I say all of this about chess.com and its anti-cheating strategies to drive home the point they made that Gotham had nothing to do with Sabur getting banned. And according to chess.com, Sabur did cheat. Wired's Cecilia D'Anastasio actually spoke to chess.com's COO Danny Wrench. Here's what he had to say to her. Quote, Wrench says Dua Kippis was an absolute certain case of cheating. Over dozens of games, chess.com determined that Dua Kippis's moves in chess games matched a chess engine at a rate that is not reasonably possible for a human player. End quote. From there, Ali, who you'll remember is Sabur's son, posted a lengthy response to chess.com's decision defending his father. In it, he explains that his father began obsessively playing chess online in February and that he quickly reached 2600, the highest level you can reach in the Shredder Chess app. From there, Ali showed his father's notebooks, which has records of all his games, as well as photos of his father at various chess tournaments. Now again, we still don't know how Sabur was cheating, although some people were speculating that he might have been account sharing. In the end, though, it seems like Gotham, Sabur, and his son were able to come to terms on this whole situation, with Gotham tweeting out that they had spoken. And once Sabur and his son learned about the abuse that Gotham and his girlfriend faced, they released this statement. Quote, please stop harassing and bullying Mr. Levy, because our problem is already solved peacefully. Levy already apologized to me about what happened recently, not via YouTube or Twitter, but directly to me. I also want to apologize to Mr. Levy because of this incident. End quote. From there, the statement says that the account was actually banned because the playing behavior was too similar to that of a bot, and it also says that Sabur has given up his chess account and has no plans of returning. Quote, my father's chess.com account was indeed being mass reported by Levy's Twitch viewers, but the reason of his account closure is because his playing style is too similar to a bot. My father already acquiesced his chess.com account for good and doesn't really want his account back. End quote. What a strange situation. You have a retired chess professional accused of cheating, which causes major backlash for everyone involved. But then you have the governing body of this entire scene come out and say that this old dude did in fact cheat, all the while everyone around the world is wondering what the f*** is going on. So yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. Sabur is still banned and Gotham Chess is still receiving shitty messages online. There has been talk of a rematch, but as for now, nothing has been confirmed. Tried to start a fucking chess tournament at work recently. Am I gonna participate in this chess tournament? Probably. Am I gonna win? I'd like to say probably, but we that's not true. We all know that's not true. So, should be fun though. This is my bird. it doesn't have a name. And its feet broke, but I still like it. So, go chess.